Hello there, I'm Asher, but some people just call me AVIER. I've been wanting to make this video for a while now. I'm really glad to be the one who introduces you to the Stickman community. I made this video because not much people know about it, and if you're a fellow Stickman enjoyer, it's hard to explain to your other friends who do not know of it. So, I'm here to help explain some stuff. The first thing that I wanted to clear out is that Stickmans aren't drawing base. You'll usually see assumptions like this happen on Pinterest. I do understand if you never heard of the Stickman community or fandom, but this happens again, and it gets really tiring to explain over time. You see, the drawings that were made are arts, and they're not made as a drawing base you can use, so if you're practicing and tracing over it, that would count as tracing someone's work without them really letting you to. I don't really want to go over what the difference are between references, drawing base, and tracing. That's a topic for another time maybe. So what I want to clarify is that doesn't mean their Stickmans makes them a drawing base. Now that we got that out of our way, I can tell you about the Stickman fandoms and OC. Stickmans are drawn in various of way. When someone say they draw Stickmans, you will automatically think of this. But that's where you're wrong. Let me show you examples of one of the few popular ways they are drawn. As you can see, it really depends on what art style you prefer. Please keep in mind that these are just a few ways you can draw it. You may draw them however you like. Since we're on the topic of Stickmans, I wanted to make an announcement that I might be introducing some of my Stickman OC on this channel, so if you're interested in seeing it, be sure to be subscribed. Let me explain a bit about the community. There are a bunch of skillful artists who animate Stickman fights. The most well-known community is High-End Dojo. They're really cool, and I do recommend you check out the channel. Here are a few fandoms that I'd like to share with you. First up is one of my favorites. It's a Japanese RPG game called Marikin Online. It's mostly known as MO4, that being the most popular one out of the rest. Sadly, the creator Access has taken down the rest of the games due to reasons. This game still hasn't have an official English translation yet, but there are some fan-made ones in Russian and Korean. The community is working on an English translation still. That being said, Taiyo and Marikin is by far my most favorite character. Who's yours? Moving on. The next one is also a video game. It's called Henry Stickmin. You've probably heard of this one before. The game has a lot of different routes, giving different outcomes and responses from the characters. I do recommend you try playing it. I also like all of the references that they added within the game. I just think it's really funny and cool. I would love to talk more about all of the stuff I've already mentioned, but I don't really want to spoil anything. Plus, I think it's a better experience to know more about the fandom yourself. The next one is an animation. It's a series made by Alan Becker. There are two series, one is called AVIER, and the other is called AVM. AVIER stands for Animation vs. Animator. AVM stands for Animation vs. Minecraft. This is an absolute amazing series, and I think you should definitely give it a go. It's really hard to choose a favorite character, but I think my fave are Orange King and Green. Before I start rambling in about how great the story is, I'm just going to move on to the next one. This one is made by one of the High-End Dojo groups. It's an animation called Apocalypse Day. The animation is just so smooth and beautiful. I am at lost at words. The people who worked on the background art is so amazing. Everything looks so stunning. Absolutely love it. I got more recommendations, but I think that would be all for today. If not, the video would become too long. Welcome for those who are new to the Stickman community. Very happy to have newcomers. I hope you enjoyed discovering new fandoms and know more about others OC. All the things I've mentioned in this video, I'll leave in the description below. And if you have any questions, comment and let me know. I will try my best to answer it.